In one of my previous videos, I explained how when my wife was a little girl, she had a Realtone radio, and it was either lost or stolen. The one on the left in the leather case is the one I rebuilt for her. Put all new capacitors in it, audio driver, and a few other miscellaneous parts. The one on the right, not in the case, is one of the ones I bought. I bought several of these, hoping to be able to get one out of it. Well, last night I decided to take it apart again and see what I could do. It needed an audio driver. I knew that up front. So I put the audio driver in, and it still didn't work. It was just dead. I should have gotten an audio signal here and also one here, but it was dead. There was nothing. Just didn't get any signal at all. So I took it apart and decided to start at the volume. There was nothing coming out of the volume control, although there was power going to the radio. So this is right here in this spot is where I attach my ground wire. I actually soldered in a piece of ground wire so that I could hook the oscilloscope up to this particular point. Now the odd thing here was when I attached the ground from my oscilloscope, I still got nothing, no readings. Couldn't even get a voltage reading. And so I thought it was in the clip for the oscilloscope. So I wiggled it around a little bit, didn't get anything. But I noticed when I put the clip back down on the soldered point where the screwdriver is pointing to, I got a reading. I got good RF out of the first section. And so, but when I take it off there and put it back on the wire I had soldered on, I got nothing. Well, I kept trying it on and off and on. I finally figured out it wasn't the clip that was doing it. It was the pressure I was pushing on the actual circuit board. When I pushed down on the board, I would get a contact. When I let up, I wouldn't. So I knew somewhere in this circuit board I had an open. I tried it at the volume control as I showed earlier, and nothing. There was nothing. So I unsoldered a few of the spots there on the volume control and resoldered them, hoping that maybe it was just a bad solder. Still nothing. So I got my digital voltmeter out, and I began to check for voltages and tracing it back. And what I got was here I had voltage. I had the right amount of voltage. And here I had no voltage. And so it told me right there was something wrong with the trace. I went back in and soldered a bridge there with a piece of wire, and it cured the problem. It was done. Now hooking the oscilloscope to here, the ground here, and here, I got this RF right there. Also got RF here. And when I came over into the radio, checking for audio, I got audio, and also got good audio, a good audio coming out at the speaker. And so I had discovered the problem. Turn that, get a little stronger picture of the audio. And it's a nice clean signal. At least it looks like it to me. And what I thought was going to be a pretty long, drawn-out affair like the last radio